Before this video ends, I want you to ask yourself one honest question. Can a nation truly grow if half of its voices are missing from power? Hello, you all. Welcome to my channel, The Daily Chapter, where you find food, life education, life motivation, and nature with women power at one place. So friends, stay with me and enjoy the video where you will see glimpses of my daily routine, some comforting moments and tasty food preparations, and along the way I'll be sharing my thoughts and concerns on today's topic. So without any delay, let's begin it. Friends, women shape our homes, raise our future, and carry our society. So, why are they still missing from the places where decisions are made? When we talk about a nation's future, we often speak about development, progress, and prosperity. But today, let me ask you a simple question, that is, can a nation truly grow if the voices of half of its population are missing from the table where decisions are made? Because women are not just contributors to the society, they are its backbone. They nurture families, shape values, educate generations, and hold communities together. Yet, when it comes to political leadership, their presence is still painfully limited. So, today I want to speak not just with logic but with heart about why women in politics are not a choice but a necessity for a nation's growth. Friends, in India, the world's largest democracy, women form almost 50% of the population. But in parliament, only around 13 to 14% of MPs are women. And if we talk about the Panchayati Raj system at the grassroots level, thanks to the reservations, that is our nation's strongest system, that's Panchayati Raj system, where women's participation is stronger. But as we move higher in power, their voices are compromised or unheard. Friends, politics is not just about power, it is about people's lives. When women are missing from decision making, then we can expect policies fail to fully address healthcare, maternal care, education, safety, nutrition, and family welfare. And then laws are made about women without women. And development becomes one sided, incomplete, and often unjust. So you might be thinking what women brings to politics. I will tell you friends, when women enters politics, they don't just occupy seats, they change priorities, such as one major change you can see in when women in politics, that is, number 1, governance with compassion. Yes friends, because women leaders often bring empathy into policy making. They understand the struggles of households, children, and communities. And the second change we would get to see is honest and inclusive leadership. Yup, you heard correct. Because multiple studies shown that women leaders tend to be more transparent, collaborative, and community oriented. And the third most change we would witness is economic growth with humanity. Obviously, friends, women in politics advocate for policies that bring more women into the workforce, support small businesses, and invest in human capital. This will boost our nation's and invest in human capital. This will boost our nation's GDP growth at its grassroots level. Friends, I strongly believe when women rise, families rise, and when families rise, nation rise. And if we talk about the power of representation is powerful friends. Of course, representation is powerful because when a young girl sees a woman standing in parliament, leading a ministry, or shaping national policy, something changes inside her. She begins to believe in her and starts dreaming big that will lead her to be successful with her full strength. Because women leaders don't just make laws, they break ceilings and create paths for future generations. But sad part, friends, is that women still faces barrier to enter politics, and yet the journey is not easy, friends. Women in politics often faces gender bias and deep-rooted stereotypes and lack of financial and institutional support and character assassination, harassment, violence, and both offline and online. Due to these all things, or we can call them as barriers, due to all these barriers, many talented women step back, not because they lack ability, but because they the system makes the cost of leadership is too high. I personally feel this is not a women's issue, this is a national issue. So what needs to be changed? Yes, friends, what needs to be changed? Friends, if we truly want progress, we must act not someday but now, where political parties must give women real tickets, not symbolic support. Laws ensuring fair representation must be implemented effectively, and then society must stop questioning women's leadership and start questioning their absence. And families must support their daughters just as strongly as their sons. And the last one is political parties need to bring more educated women forward as representatives if we truly want real change, because educated women's knowledge, ethic, and understanding of society help create policies that are inclusive, practical, at the same time future ready. Empowering women in politics isn't a choice anymore, it's essential for a strong and balanced democracy. Friends, we all know history has shown us one clear truth, that is, nations that include women in leadership grow stronger, fairer, and more resilient. Women do not ask for power, they ask for a place to serve. And when given that place, they lead with courage, compassion, and commitment. So, let us imagine a future where leadership reflects society itself, where decisions are made with wisdom, empathy, and balance. Because when women rise in politics, the nation does not just grow, it transforms. Yes, when women rise in politics, the nation does not just grow, it transforms. So these were my heartfelt concerns towards our nation and its growth and women power. If you believe a nation grows stronger when women lead, don't stay silent, share this message and start the conversation and support women's voices in leadership. Like this video and subscribe for more meaningful discussions. And thank you so much, you all who stayed till the end of this video. We'll meet you in the next thought provoking video. तब तक के लिए you all guys stay safe, be happy, and Jai Hind.